guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm so excited to be filming for you. Two reasons. First, I haven't uploaded a tutorial in almost a month. I've been doing like favorites videos and reviews of products and things like that. So I have not gotten around to doing a tutorial until right now, so I am so excited about that. The second reason I am so excited to do this tutorial is because this is a celebrity-inspired collaboration with another YouTuber. I have collaborated with Meeks, and I will link her channel down below for you. She is a fellow makeup enthusiast, and I've been following her on Instagram for a long time. Pretty much since I've had Instagram, I've been following her, and her page is just so beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. She has the most amazing makeup collection I've ever seen in my life, and she started following me, which was totally humbling. So with all of that being said, I will link her channel down below. She is also doing a version of this look that I am doing. Obviously, I'm white. I'm doing the white girl version of this makeup look, and she is a woman of color, so she is doing the African American version of this look. So if you like this look, but you think that the colors that I use might not work for you, they might be a little too light, then you can always check out her video as well, and she will have colors that work for you. One thing I love about her channel is, for me, I have a lot of friends and a lot of supporters and followers that have darker skin, and they ask me, what is a good color blush for my skin? What is a good lip color? What is all these different things? And I can recommend to the best of my ability, but because I have fairer skin, I might not make the best recommendations. And so if you follow her, she is always posting favorites videos and tutorials, and she uses colors that are extremely flattering on darker skin tones. So I would definitely recommend following her if you are a woman of color. So like the title of this video says, this is inspired by Khloe Kardashian, and here is a picture. This picture was our inspiration for this look. Here's the thing, guys. The Kardashians, whether you love them or you hate them, their makeup is always on point. They have the most amazing makeup artist of all time, Mario Dedivanovic. He's the one that brought Ben Nye banana powder to the forefront of the beauty community. So I apologize to Kim, Courtney, Kendall, Kylie, but Khloe's my favorite. Sorry. So it was an absolute honor and privilege to do this tutorial inspired by Khloe. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching.
Who's that troll? Oh, just kidding, it's me without makeup. So I bronzed myself with my Tarte Brazilliance Self Tanner. Then I went in with Becca Ever Matte Primer. Khloe is oily skin, and so she likes to stay nice and matte, and this will help do that. Then I used my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30. And the Kardashians always have a nice bright highlight, so I used MAC Prolong Concealer in the shade NW20 to conceal my under eye area and brighten the high points of my face. Next, I'm going to set my highlight with my banana powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Then I'm going to take this shade from the contour kit called Fawn, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe MB5 bronzer brush. Whoa, that's really fast. And I'm just going to bronze myself. Next, I'm going to take that same color on my NARS Ita brush and just do a little bit of a contour on my cheekbones. Next, I'm taking my NARS blush, and this is in the color Angelika. It's just a nice, easy, cool tone pink color. And on my MAC, I think it's a 168 brush, I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to highlight with my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. And this is on the e.l.f. small stipple brush. I love this brush. And I'm pretty much just going to highlight my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and make a little button nose. And just to make sure I stay extra matte, I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Finishing Powder. Now I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia shadow in the color Warm Taupe, and I'm just going to blend that back and forth in the crease, and I'm going to flick it out on the outer corner just a little bit. And for my lid, I'm taking this color Metal from Anastasia. It's one of the, I think it's a titanium shade. On a Sigma E55, I'm just going to pack this all over my lid, all the way up to like mid-crease, because we're going to make our eyes look really, really big. Then I'm going to spray the brush with some Fix Plus and do the same thing with the same color. And when you swipe this color back and forth, it really brings out the metallic in it. Then I'm going to take this ColourPop shadow. This is the color I Heart This. And this isn't really a blending shadow. You need to apply these with your fingers to get them to cover a good surface area. So I'm just going to cover the metal with this ColourPop shadow. Next, I'm taking a little bit more warm taupe on this Morphe blending brush just to soften those edges. And then with a clean blending brush, I just go over that one more time. And then on a Sigma E15 flat definer brush, I'm taking the color Deep Brown from Anastasia, and I'm going to pat that on my lower lash line all the way until about halfway in. You can see I stop about halfway in. Then with a clean pencil brush, I'm just going to soften that a bit. I'm going back in with the color I Heart This from ColourPop on my pinky, and I'm going to tap that on the inner half of my lower lash line. So you can see it's kind of like half and half on the bottom. Then I'm taking this color Jet. It's from Anastasia. It's the waterproof cream color. And I'm going to do a winged liner. The liner is going to go from inner to outer corner on my lid, and I'm just going to do a small wing on the outer corner. I do have a tutorial on how I do wing liner, which I'll link below. This is pretty much the same way. It's thinner on the inner corner and thicker on the outer corner, and you can see it creates that almond-shaped eye. And it would look funny without the wing. You could see if I cover it up, it kind of looks funny, so we're definitely doing the wing. Next, I'm taking this LA Girls Gel Pencil Liner. This is silver. And I'm just going to, sorry I'm out of focus, but I'm just going to tap this on the inner corner. Just going to rim that inner corner just like that. Next, I'm taking this white eyeliner. This is just, it's called Pure White from Sephora. It's just the Sephora house brand eyeliner. And I'm going to get this on my lower waterline. Next, I'm taking this ColourPop shadow. This is in the color Tassel. And with a small concealer brush, I'm just going to put this over the top of the silver eyeliner that we placed on the inner corner. Next, I'm doing my brows. You've seen me do this a billion times, so I'm just going to kind of speed through it. Just know that in the picture, Khloe has soft yet defined brows. So you can see one brow done and one brow not done. It makes a huge difference. Then I'm taking the color Vanilla from Anastasia just as a satiny off-white brow highlight. Then I'm going in with the same color that we put on our lower lash line. This is Deep Brown on a pencil brush, and I'm just going to use this to define my outer crease a little bit. We're not really blending this upward into the crease, we're just softly putting a layer or two of the shadow in that outer crease. And then this right here is the part that pretty much pulls the look together, the mascara. You can use any mascara you want. This is just a L'Oreal Butterfly. I put one coat on top and 2 coats on bottom because we are going to wear false lashes on the top. And these are my favorite lashes at the moment. They are the House of Lashes in Iconic. And I'm just going to pop those on with some tweezers. And look at the difference between lashes on the right and no lashes on the left. It completely just pulls everything together. Moving on to lips, I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in the color Nude. This is pretty much my favorite liner. You guys know I use it all the time. And I'm going to line my lips completely, and then once I do that, I'm going to overline them, because in the picture, Khloe does have overlined lips. And then, oh, up, get it together, girl. Okay, I'm taking my coveted Lime Crime Velveteen, and this is in the color Cashmere. And I'm going to fill in my lips. These Velveteens are awesome. They go on wet, but they dry to a matte finish. Then I'm taking this LA Girl Glaze Lip Paint, and I don't remember the color, but I will leave everything in the description box below. I find these hard to apply with the actual little applicator, so I just got a little bit on there and rubbed it in with my finger. That's the finished makeup look. Now we're going to move on to hair.
Yeah, so I forgot to press record, so you're going to get a condensed version of what I've done with my hair already. So I've used a 19mm wand from Numi, and I do have a tutorial using this wand before. I basically did the same exact thing that I did in that prior tutorial, so I'm going to link that down below so you can see it step by step if you need help with that part. And basically what I did is just, the only thing different from that tutorial is once I curled all my hair, I just pulled it over onto this section, And then I took the front section right here until halfway back on my head, and it's about this much hair right here. You can see that right there. And I teased that in 3 different sections. And the only thing different between the tutorial that I did and the hair look that I'm doing today is this front section has like this vintage wave up here in the front. And so basically I just teased this front section because in the look that we are doing for Khloe, she only has her hair teased until halfway back on her head. So all I did was take 3 different sections, hairspray them, tease them, and that's the point that we're at now. Then once you have combed over that teased section, your hair should look like this. You want to get it all over on one side. Then you're just going to want to take a couple bobby pins, and we're going to use these to secure all of the hair on one side. Really easy concept. All you do, make sure all the hair is over, and then starting from the bottom, you're just going to pin the bobbies upwards. Then what we're going to do is that section that we just teased, take the end of your teasing comb and you're just going to let the hair rest on that comb. Take your hairspray and spray it in this position. And you're going to let it sit there for just a second. You can use your finger, you don't have to use a comb. Once the hairspray is dried in this position, you're just going to want to, once again, brush it down just a little bit with your teasing comb. But you still want to make sure you maintain this wave that's right here in the front. Then once you get all that hair calmed down and you've tamed all the flyaways with your hairspray, then you're good to go. It's that easy. So that's going to do it for my tutorial today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this celebrity-inspired look. If you'd like to see more celebrity-inspired looks, just comment below with the exact celebrity that you would like me to replicate. Also, don't forget to check the description box below for any coupon codes that I may have right now. Also, any product that I use on my face for this tutorial or for my hair, I will also, as always, link in the description bar below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. I have all of those things, and I will put all of those down below so you know how to find me. And once again, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to do that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!